Welcome to episode 300. Acknowledge us. We are here. Episode 300 of the Pinstripe Strong podcast. We appreciate all of you guys that have been with us on this journey of us talking Yankee baseball. It is April 21st, the day that we're recording this, and you guys will be hearing it the next day if the Van Rod helps us out with the editing and puts it out. Chris, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Oh, I thought we were gonna do let's do it for the 300th time.
We will, but we gotta.
But feels good, man. Wow, 300 finally. We are here, and it could have come at a better time, man. It's a great time being a Yankee fan. We kind of stumbled a little bit in the series versus the Blue Jays, but what the Yankees have shown is that no matter how many times you put them down, they come back. You know, you can shut them down, no runs, they come back and put up a 5-spot on you. Loving the energy, and right, like I said, it feels good. Feels good being a Yankee fan. Feels good being a supporter of the Pinstripe Strong brand.
And guys, if you guys would love to try to find a way to support us, feel free to hit the like on the video on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below your favorite Yankee moment from this week. How about that? We will be talking about this week's games because I feel like it's the first kind of like bump on the road that the Yankees have had since they've started, and they had 5 straight winning series last podcast, and they come in this week. Hey guys, they lose a series. And they come into, to face the Rays, and, they lose a second game. And it was like kind of weird the way that they lost it. And the Judge isn't hitting. And what's going on with Volpe right now? He's kind of struggling. We'll talk about all that and more on the Pinstripe Strong podcast.
Let's do it.
Mm.
For the 300th time. 300.
All right. Welcome to the Pinstripe Strong podcast. Chris and I am JoezMcfly. That is Chris McFly. You are you McFly, and you're listening. Christoph. This week here, the Yankees go, if we look at the book here, they go, 3-3 this week?
Yes, 3-3. 6 games.
How are we feeling? I haven't looked at any stats. I haven't looked at one thing. I looked at all of the games. I know that for sure.
I haven't looked at the stats, but you did touch on a couple things that, we're going to get into. One being Volpe. Judge, what's going on with him. We wanted it when we started to understand that the possibility of getting Juan Soto would be a reality, or would become a reality.
Do we start with the good or the bad? You think? I don't know.
No, I mean, we could start with the bad and then the good.
Let's do the bad, because the good is Soto.
Yeah, no, exactly. But my point with bringing up Soto is that having Judge and Soto back to back in the top of the lineup is like magic. Obviously we haven't really seen that. We've seen little, little things, little moments where both of them, and with the possibility of what two, Judge being hot, Soto being hot, what that could do. But right now it's like, there's conversations about flip-flopping them in the lineup. How can we get Judge going? Can we move him closer to the plate? Because it just feels like he's trying to find it. One of my main worries is it because he's still not all there because of the injury that he had during spring training. If it's not injury and it's just mechanical, I have no worries. I know he'll find it. But But yeah, it's been a few series so far, man, and it's like he's
Right.
searching.
Well, I think that the biggest conversation right now from this week should be Judge, right? But I do think that he'll come out on the other side of this, right? Just because I believe in Judge. I do think he's scuffling right now offensively. I think, and he's striking out a lot. Like the other day, he had a 4 strikeout game, which is
Yeah.
crazy. He was swinging at pitches out of the zone. It was just very weird. So hopefully Judge can be able to do it, but I'm not really like worried
Yeah.
yet.
Right.
Um if I'm worried about one thing right now, and we're talking about this week, and this has been like a prevalent thing, Chris. I'm worried about our catching situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really worried. Listen, the new rules with the clock or the shot clock or the speed clock or however we call it, it's basically more conducive to a running game, right? It gives you more of a running game. So you need and especially with limiting throws over, from the pitcher, you're gonna need a catcher that can be able to like, dot it and like really get it down there. You need them pop times and all that stuff. And you know what? Our catching tandem right now, for what we've seen so far, Chris, it hasn't been it. Like Trevino,
Mm-hmm.
no bueno. They're good at framing. Don't get me wrong. They can frame the shit out of a pitch. But when it comes to throwing out a base runner, it's not that. A single feels like a double.
And I've we touched on it before too, and I heard you say it on during the stream.
Mm-hmm.
How there's a lot of teams that are running on us, B.
A lot of teams are running on us.
No respect, and the throws have been. Every time I see a throw, I have no confidence like I used to with Trevino. With Wells, I know he'll come around, but not to the level that we had when we first got Trevino. I
Right.
don't know. I don't know what happened to the Platinum Glove. Is it because of the injury that he had, and maybe still trying to find it himself as well? But I don't know, man. It's been weird. It's like Johnny Damon in the center field type of arm. It's just it's like it's not there. It's not there. Uh,
Right.
and then when you see a guy like Agustin Ramirez in Double A, is like he's looking high down there. So will the Yankees be in a situation where they're going to have to be in the market? Or are they going to try to figure it out with Trevino and Wells? What's going to happen? But it wasn't something that I was thinking about that we'll have issues with.
The thing I'm
Because
concerned about, really, honestly, it is the throwing. Like,
yeah, it's a throw because the
it's
bat
just
is offensively he's been high. Trevino's been high offensively.
I mean, that's I feels like a lot that
I
we're
mean,
saying here.
I said high. I didn't say
He's not
all
a
right.
243. He's fine for a catcher, right?
Yeah,
But
not
what I'm
bad.
saying
Got a
is
single
that,
RBI single today.
yo, honestly, just the throws, it's very like it has no zip,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's got no zip. Let me see if I could find this. Let me see. Oh, catcher throwing here. So I'm looking on Baseball Savant, right? And this is his catcher throwing right now. Let's go to catcher stealing runs, stolen base attempts. So far, 6 stolen base attempts on him. Caught stealing percentage, 33%. He's caught 2 stealing. 2.06 pop time. So that's basically the time that you get the ball, you pop up and like you release it. Last year it was at 1.98. The year before 1.99.
What is it this year
There's a
so far?
difference. This year so far is 2.06. So there's a bit of a difference, right?
I mean,
Right there.
it's the difference
When it
between
comes to arm strength, though, that's where you see the real difference, right? Normally, his arm strength, this is in miles per hour, guys. Last year, 75 miles per hour, 74 78.3 miles per hour, 72 point, oh mile, 72 miles per hour. That's in 2021. And in this year, it's at 70.9 miles per hour. Throw speed has decreased.
So far this season.
Yeah, so far this season.
I wonder.
It could be a mechanical thing.
I wonder if it's the same in the beginning of the season for him, and then as the temperature gets warmer, he'll
right.
I wonder if it's we keep saying, yo, it's early, but it's like, we're going into what, the 7th series so far this season.
The problem is with me, Chris, it's not that it's only Trevino doing it. I believe Wells is as well. Like, they're not, like, the catching side of it. Like, I'm looking at this look at Wells also, because I don't feel the zip out of his throws either. And I'm looking here. Where are we? Where's my stats? Where's my stats at? Where are you, my stats? Right now they're giving me just offensive stats. Oh, I gotta click on catching. That would make sense, right? I'm a freaking idiot. All right, let's see. So his arm strength is more, but he hasn't thrown anybody out. He has like 0 thrown out.
I wonder if it's confidence, or maybe because you think it's because
he's got a better stop time than Trevino, 1.97. And his arm strength, 78 miles per hour, 78.7 miles per hour.
I wonder if it's just because he's having trouble offensively. Like, he's hit a lot of the times he's been hitting the cover off the ball, but it results in outs. I don't know if maybe there's something going on there.
It could be a combination of two things, right? It could be the catching. I think on Trevino's side, it could be the catching with the zip, the throws. On his side, it could be more of the. It could be on the pitchers, right? The pitcher's tempo is allowing for like some stolen bases, but the Rays got on, and there were doubles. Maybe against a slow team it wouldn't, but against a fast team that has some speed, it's an auto double. It just felt like, damn, everybody's stealing on us, dog. But maybe it's something that'll rectify. But as of right now, the throws look like they have no zip on them right now.
I feel like you think I'm you think I'm pussy? You think I'm pussy, man? Like, why you running on me like that? Like, so cool, and, like, yes. No problem. Like you probably suck your teeth before you like take off and shit. Like, yo, look at this punk ass nigga.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Right.
Let's fix that up. Joe, Volpe.
Okay.
Volpe, we talked about Judge having a 4 strikeout game. Volpe also had a 4 strikeout game in the past, and I think it was last series.
And
are we worried about Volpe?
I hate this, man. I really do hate this. The reason I didn't want Volpe in the leadoff spot is not because I didn't think he wasn't doing well at the moment. It has nothing to do with that. Is that I didn't want his eventual struggle, because it's going to happen. Listen, Juan Soto, for as hot as he is right now, he's going to struggle. I've watched enough baseball to know. There's going to be baseballs like that, bro. Only Ted Williams has hit for like 400, okay, for what his batting average was. And he's like a god, right? He still failed 6 out of 10 times, which is insane. The best hitters in the world fail 7 out of 10 times. So, listen, I didn't want him to get to move to lead off, Chris. And then his struggles happen, and then people start to try to pin the struggle on the leadoff thing, or for it to get in his head that, like maybe that's that or whatever it is. Because I'm already hearing people saying, oh, he's not walking anymore, which, by the way, he's getting less balls, obviously, because people are pitching directly to him or trying to throw more strikes because of the 2 guys behind them, right? So they don't want him on base. So they're going to try to say, all right, well, they'll throw him so whatever it is. I want him to go through the struggle at the bottom of the lineup first, Chris. Come out of that struggle, and then after he's going well again, put him in the leadoff spot if you wanted to do that. That's all I wanted. I just didn't want these struggles to be pinned on that. And it's starting to sound like some people are saying, oh, is it because he's in the leadoff spot now? He struggled a little bit because it's starting to coincide. But I don't like that, bro, because I don't want it to pin it on that, you know? Like, it was gonna happen regardless, guys. And any smart baseball fan would know that, you know, and I hope he knows that as well. But damn, dog, like, this sucks. That's why I wanted to like him get on there and then like maybe go in another run for another 2 weeks so that he knows that he can do it at the leadoff spot.
I wonder if it started. I don't remember if it started right away. I think he was doing fine in the beginning when he
He was
moved
doing
up.
all right, but it wasn't.
But it wasn't the same. It wasn't.
The same.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Right?
It wasn't the same approach that he had. He was very loosey goosey, batting 6, 7.
Oh shit, my bad.
Gleyber. I mean, I don't think Gleyber's doing any better, is he? Like, it's. I mean, he's getting a couple hits here and there. Today he got hit on the foot, I think, or the shin.
Yeah, it was like a shin.
Yeah, like he was really like in a lot of pain. I'm waiting on that spark with Gleyber, man. Like, is it the bad strike call? No, but like that, like when Gleyber's smiling again, having fun and just playing loose. Like I've been waiting for that one thing that happens that that just turns it on for him. So I'm like, is it gonna be the hit on the shin? Is it gonna be that bad strike call? That happened. What was the name of that umpire? That horrible umpire. Was his name again?
The home plate umpire.
Yeah, that was his name again. That he always. No, like that everybody hates. Is it Angel? Angel?
Angel Hernandez.
Yeah, remember that bad call. that the pitcher kind of like he was unbalanced, and then he still called the strike, the high strike, and I was like, is that gonna start it for Gleyber? Like he's gonna get pissed off? Nothing. So I mean, yeah, he got a hit today, but it's just like I'm still waiting for that Gleyber that's gonna have fun and smiling every day. And he was smiling during the Knicks game. The squad went to that Knicks game. I seen Gleyber having some fun. So hopefully
that was good.
Let's see what happens.
I think Gleyber's gonna start to come out of it. That's what I think. I think that he's had his rut, and he's gonna start coming out of it. I want to see that from Judge. Every time I see like, okay, maybe is this the at bat, then something else bad happens. You know, he was on the road, then he came home, and then it's like, damn. Well, when is it going to be for Judge that he just clicks? Because when it clicks, he's going to get on a tear. But damn, yeah. This week was interesting because they went up to the Rogers Center. They faced the Jays. They lost 2 of 3. The game that they lost felt, the first game that they lost, it felt like, what's going on? Like the Yankees weren't, and it is weird. Like some of the losses, when the Yankees have them, they look kind of lifeless almost. Like it's like, hey guys, we're like not doing anything.
The at-bats are not the same. The energy's not the same.
For so many losses, right? Because they're losses. They're not supposed to be like pretty, right? But it just felt like, I don't know, like that whole game, that first game in Toronto felt like, oh my God, like Toronto, the Yankees got their run, and then Toronto gets their 2 runs, and then just like the Yankee offense said, well, that's it. Well, that's it.
Man, I did my job.
Yeah, it wasn't even like Luis Hill didn't pitch horrible. He didn't pitch deep into this game, right?
The first game?
The first game. So he pitched twice this week, but he gave us 5 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs.
He did. No, he had 7 walks.
7?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
7
one,
walks.
right? Not good. 6 Ks. 7 he would have a much better start today, but
he did pick off Bo Bichette.
He did. He got him on to pick him off.
I just like that he didn't like it either, man. I just like that he feels like, damn, I should
I
have
mean,
done.
7 walks is
Like
insane.
he was at one point, he walked like 5 straight. I think it was. Like it was
7
just,
walks is insane. Can we
yeah.
just say that 7 walks is insane?
It's really bad. It was a boring game. Like Oswaldo got I think he got a hit or two. Volpe got a hit as well, but overall it was a boring game. Like
Hmm.
the 3 runs that scored, it was a bases loaded walk, a wild pitch, and a Alejandro Kirk double.
Yeah, that game was ass.
That was the
Anyway,
game. I think that was the game. That was the same day that we heard that John Sterling was retiring.
retired.
So
Oh,
congratulations to
Jackie
John
Robinson
Sterling.
Day. John Sterling, yeah, shout out to him, man. Finish him. Oh shit, wrong one.
What's it? Wow, that's a horrible.
I
That's a horrible choice.
know. Horrible. I pressed the wrong button, man. Fuck.
My
Oh my god. Oh,
What is
so
going
embarrassing.
on? So,
It's so embarrassing. All right.
congratulations, John Sterling. Finish him.
Yes, it was crazy. Go down the next day was horrible.
Oh yeah, he
Oh my god, he was so bad, Chris.
very, very
We give
rough.
him only the 3 runs, but he keeps having like this bend don't break stuff where he gets these runners on. Walks is a problem, man. The Yankees allowed 11 walks through the first 2 games from their starting pitchers. Like, hello? That's not conducive to winning. And
I think the
that's
Jays
out.
the Jays probably was watching some videotape on us.
Right.
Yes, I did say videotape, guys. They're probably definitely watching some tape on it because a lot of the at bats were rough, man. They were really working. They may have,
Yankees still haven't solved Kikuchi, man.
yeah, that's
They haven't solved the Coochie. And
excuse me.
they haven't solved the Coochie.
Oh,
And Yankees almost came back in this game, but they didn't. Came up 1 run short.
I think that this was the game that I posted on IG. Stanton the Hedgehog. My guy was trooping around the bases.
Yeah, he got thrown out.
No, he scored. He scored. The some of the weight that he lost made him, helped him with the scoring.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about the other one where he was like, it's like, yo,
No.
is that his second gear? He was like in slow motion. He slid
Yeah,
on the floor, right? And he was like, he went,
yeah. That's
oh, that's what happened in this game, bro. Bad defense again, bro.
yes, bad defense.
Oh my god, Gleyber Torres, right? And Gleyber threw the ball. Was this like the ground ball that went to Gleyber?
This was the ground ball that the infield was in, and threw the grounder to him, and he couldn't pick it up. Yeah.
Yeah, but the reason he was even there, it's weird because he was supposed to do like a fielder's choice, right? Didn't he get a ground ball that went to him at second base and he threw it over to third?
Yeah, he threw to third, and then they reversed the call because he was safe. Now, some people said that if Oswaldo was in a different position, that he probably could have been
Nah,
out.
bro, that's not a throw. A second base, bro. Cano's never made that throw.
But he definitely should have gone for the sure out. But
If Cano doesn't make the throw, then you don't know.
yeah, there was another one that he tried to I think it was stealing base, and he tried to tag the runner, and the ball went to kind of like.
Oh yeah, and that's where the run scored. Another run scored.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was like.
And you know what's funny? You look at the box score and it says just 1 error, and if you watch the game, it's like just only 1. And I think Rizzo had a fly ball that was like toward the stands that he just let drop. It was like weird.
Yeah, it was very weird.
Yeah, and then but the next day is good because the Yankees ended up winning that game, salvaging the series. Chris, that was important.
Absolutely.
Because you're not going to win every series. The Yankees were not going to win every series this year, but they were able to get out of there with a W, not get swept. They stopped their first 3 games. They were staring 4 games in the face, 4-game losing streak. We know what happened, on Sunday, last Sunday. you didn't, go check the last episode. But yo, Chris, like the Yankees came back, put 4 up in the 9th, man. Giancarlo hit the home run. Also, like he had a freaking nuke.
I love how they did it, man. They were entering the 4th inning. They were entering the 8th inning down 4-1.
Yes.
So we're in the middle of a 3-game losing streak. We already lost the series. We about to get swept. It's like, oh man, what's gonna happen? And then Soto comes in.
just homered the inning before also.
So it's a lot of bad. The defense, the infield defense, these past couple games. There's a lot of like, I'm like, what's going on, man? Like like mad. And then Soto comes up.
Soto homered
and everything changes.
Was huge. That Soto homer was big time. Who scored in the 5th inning? Who was it
that run
for the Yanks? It was I'll tell you right now. Hold on, I have it right in front of me right now. Oh, Soto running with a double. By the way, guys, Soto, and you'll hear his name a lot. Soto in this game went 3 for 3. 2 RBI, 2 walks. He was on base 5. Count them 5 times. He had, I think he was a triple shy of the cycle.
Yeah, triple shy.
Yeah, so he had 2 homers. He had a double and a single and 2 walks and a normal day at the office. But yeah, making it at that point he made it 4-2. And the Yankees showed their fortitude, Jake. Yankees showed their fortitude in that 9th inning, man, and they came out against Swanson. Giancarlo with the big boy homer. That was a bomb, bro. Holy smokes. Oh, my God. That home run.
It's just different, man. The sound of his bat is just different.
He's such a beast, bro. He's such a beast, bro.
But even with that, unfortunately, that homer only counted for 1 run.
Right.
But Trevino comes up. He ties the game at 4. Yes. The bases were still loaded when Judge came up. And obviously, with everything going around with Judge, is he going to hit? What's going on with him?
He needed that for him.
He needed that huge hit. 6-4. Place was going wild. Well, the Yankee fans were going wild. Even though Stroman didn't have his best stuff, man, it looks like the starting pitching has had trouble in Toronto.
Yes.
Mahomes, bend don't break season still going on for the man. He comes in, shuts it down, and we salvaged the last game. So the Yankees get to come home, get on the jet. They get to come home like, okay, we could breathe. We got to win. We didn't get swept. Let's keep the good times going into this next series. It's a big series because it's the Rays.
Big series. Well, it was good for them to win, to go into the day off like that as well. And 2 good things happen in this series. The Yankees come home, and the Knicks and the Rangers are playing playoff ball or playoff games.
Yeah.
Playoff ball. It's a puck. Anyway, the Yankees on Friday beat Tampa. And the Yankees are clearly better than Tampa, I think at least. And the thing with Tampa is that Tampa will run. They'll do the little things, and they had an opener on that day, and the Yankees did what they were supposed to do. It was crazy because that game was like, no offense early. Tampa had a whole bunch of hits, but the Yankees scored late, and they scored often. They had that 5-run 7th inning to put it away, basically. Tampa just couldn't respond. They put 2 in the 8th, but the Yankees were awesome. Once again, a normal culprit. Soto, once again, had a good day here. He was 1 for 4 with the 3 RBI, and that was a big boy bomb, boy. Like, he looked at Judge, and he was like, yeah, and I feel like I love seeing those 2, like, communicate like superstars to superstar, and that's awesome. Volpe had a hit in an RBI as well.
That was that homer was like, I don't know what got me hyped more, the homer or the reaction.
Right.
Because I feel like he got that energy from Judge, because Judge was the one already like, yeah. And
Right.
then, but coming into that, I think we were down too.
Yeah.
We were down. Oswaldo, obviously, he ties the game. It was a weird play. I think they gave him a single on that play. Volpe, he gave us the lead with his single, and then of course Soto up there. One of the cool things that I seen also was a smooth double play that Glaber turned by himself.
Oh yeah.
I like that, especially coming off the previous series and that whole stuff.
Yes.
So he
Yes.
was looking good. I'm like, okay, he took it himself. That's dope. I want to give a shout out to Schmidt, man. Schmidt, especially the last three starts, the
Yeah.
Yankees didn't really do much. So Schmidt didn't go really deep into the game, but he got into the sixth inning. That's the norm now in baseball today. 9 Ks, 102 pitches. I think that's a career high for him. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Look good.
he had
Like
5 Ks
no
in a
walk.
row.
Like no walks.
Yeah, he had 5 Ks in a row at one point, man. And I think the only run that he gave up was the Palacios homer, hometown kid.
I know Rich Palacios.
Nice. Now, one other thing from Chris Kirshner, I took the screenshot because I thought it was interesting. On Twitter, Schmidt also gave up 9 hard hit balls tonight. 9 of them.
I mean, okay. Well,
Yeah, bring it down a little bit. Holmes shuts it down again. Bend don't break situation there, but
a lot of hits given up in this game. 14.
Yeah.
14 total hits given up in the game. So that's not good. Santana, Hamilton. What's up with Hamilton, bro?
Yeah, he didn't. The broadcast, they were trying to.
He was the one that was letting the game get close, bro.
Yeah.
And then shout to Holmes. Bro, can you believe I looked at it the other day and I don't know if I was just like, because I'm just watching the games, right? I'm not at the point where I'm looking at stats that much. And I seen he had a 0 ERA, and I'm like, did we forget some numbers? Like I don't know why it felt like he did not, because it feels like he's not giving up any hard hit balls or anything like that. Like, so and when you look back at it and you think about it, you're like, yeah, that kind of makes sense, but it kind of doesn't because there's a lot of traffic on the base paths, right? Like with the little base hits and the sinkers. And we were talking about them needing a closer a couple of days ago, which is weird. But he has 0 ERA. He's good. He's really good.
Now, Joey did put down some numbers for Clay Holmes. He said, the X and the analytical stuff, more than me, so you tell me. He said his xERA is 3.98.
His expected ERA
is 3.98, and his expected batting average against, I guess, is 265, which is the largest spike in his career. This is from Joey Stats. Shout out to Joey Stats. So we've been talking about Holmes and what's going on for the past couple weeks. So he's been digging into some numbers here and what's going on. So hopefully it doesn't blow up in our face. That's all I got to say.
Right.
But yeah, Yankees win. Got a little winning streak going on. With game 2, it was Nestor. Big bounce back performance from Nestor. They didn't have a good time last time. But this was a snooze fest on the offensive side, man. Both guys were dealing, Joe.
Yeah, both guys were dealing. It's weird because the Yankee offense has been like kind of like quick strike right now. Like it's been like they'll have like their one inning where they will capitalize, which is great. It's better than having no inning. But when the inning never comes, then it's like, oh shit, this is why we lost. And that's why they lost, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's why they lost. The inning never came. The Yankees never hit. And a lot of it had to do with the lineup. There was no Glaber, no Stanton in the lineup to start out. Trammell made his debut with the Yanks. And the lineup after Verdugo looked like, whoa. Cabrera's down there. I put some respect on his name. But everybody else, it just feels like, like non-threatening. Like Grisham was there, and it's like, okay. I don't know why Grisham was batting so high in the lineup. They should have put Cabrera up there.
Do you understand the move for Trammell?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Another outfielder.
I mean, I don't.
They might be setting up Chris for like I don't know if they want to get rid of Jahmai Jones. When DJ comes back, they could be doing that, but he's like the only backup like shortstop. So like
Talking about, yeah, that's true. Now, talking about DJ, there was a slight setback, but he is
he
slated
said,
to.
he said, "Fuck that! I'm going to go play."
He's slated to join the Somerset Patriots in Double A on Tuesday. So we might be seeing DJ back pretty soon. There's some other updates before we can. This is like a commercial, a
Yeah.
break. There's some more updates. We did see Garrett Cole toss from 75 feet.
Oh,
So there was some video during yesterday's game. Love seeing that. There was an update. Let me see. Plays catch again today, his second day of throwing in a row. First back-to-back throw day for Cole since his shutdown. Still no set day for him to get on the mound. He'll continue ramping up in catch play next week. That was from Max T. Goodman. There is an update on Tommy Kahnle. Joe tossed a bullpen yesterday in Tampa. Aaron Boone said that Kahnle needs to throw another bullpen or two, then would advance to facing live hitters. Also, Peraza, who's nursing a right shoulder, not nursing, but he's recovering from a right shoulder injury. Still at least a couple of weeks away from playing in a minor league game. Aaron Boone said the morning Peraza has been hitting and throwing, and at the Yankees complex. That's really good if he's swinging the bat and throwing. So that's awesome. And Trevino, remember, we have a pitcher, Lou Trevino. He's a couple weeks away from live VP. And Efros is playing catch. Awesome. And Birdie. We might get into a rehab assignment next week. So that's the news right there, brother.
Okay. Well, that's good. People on the mend. Are there,
Man on the
before we
people.
get into this last game, are there any Rays that you just kind of like there doesn't have to be a reason, but any Rays that you just kind of like just hate?
It's like, man, not trying to be a hater or nothing like that.
Not trying to be a hater or nothing, but are there any Rays that you just kind of like look at them and you just kind of hate them? Because I got one.
I think I might have this.
His name.
I might have. I forgot his name, but you go first. I'm trying to get the player.
I mean, my guy is definitely Curtis Mead. I don't know why.
Why your name is Mead, yo?
Oh, for real, bro. Like, why is your name Curtis Mead, bro? Or how about this Dominican Harold Ramirez? Like, what Dominican you know named Harold, bro? Like, oh yeah, Harold. Yo, I can really see all the aunts and uncles out there having trouble with say Harold. Hey, Harold.
Nah, you know who? What was? Oh yeah, I hate Paredes, yo. Every time he comes up, he always does something. Isaac Paredes.
Oh yeah, he's socked. That motherfucker socked, bro.
I didn't hate Arozarena too much because he didn't really, but his defense pissed me off.
I don't hate him.
But his defense pissed me off. His defense pissed me off.
Yo, there's something about that Mead guy, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. Like
Curtis Mead.
I just hate him, bro. Mead. Ahmed Rosario's another one, bro. Like I don't know why. Every time I see him,
the Yankees wanted him actually.
The Yankees.
The Yankees wanted him, man, but he shut down the Yankees to go with the Rays. Bum. Soto also had 2 hits in the second game, but it wasn't. This was the game that Judge struck out 4 times, so it was not a good look right there. But just like life, you turn the page. Tomorrow's another day. And
Facts.
The Yankees
Curtis Mead. Yo, guys, I think Curtis Mead in the freaking chat or like in the comments or something, bro. Or let me know who's your Ray that you just hate. Like you just look at him, you just like, yo, I don't know, bro. It's just something about that dude I just don't like, bro.
Somebody for sure is gonna say Yandy Diaz for sure.
Yandy Diaz,
Zach
Siri,
L.
Caballero. Yeah, yo, bro. And you know what's funny? You look at Curtis Mead, like my man's batting 225 and shit, but like I don't know. It's just like a 225 I don't like.
I don't like you 225th.
Yeah, I don't. He's probably a nice guy and shit, but like,
imagine if this is the office. It's like, it's like, hey Joe, this is Curtis Mead.
I don't know about you, man. He had an RBI today that got me like mad, like got kind of mad. Like I'm not even gonna lie,
No,
like all the other ones, I was like, all right. And then, but then when he got a hit, I felt myself getting extra mad, and I'm like, why I hate him so much, bro? Like,
I hate them. I hate
there
them.
are players around the league that are like that, Chris. They just get you a little bit more mad than normal.
Who's that? That dude from the Guardians? Naylor? I hate Naylor.
Oh
B.
yeah, bro.
I
But
was
cool. I
like,
met him and he told me why he always wears pink shoes, and it kind of like I don't like hate him. But Curtis Mead today was the one that made it 5-4, and that one was like the one that got me. Like, and I hate to come back to him.
It wasn't even the 2 runs. The 2 run.
It wasn't the 2 runs. The 2 runs didn't annoy me.
It was that one.
Rosario, the double. I swear to God, it was you. You know what? Hold on a second. Let me just look at that. Let me look at that shit real quick. Hold on a second. I just want to see it, like why it bothered me so much. Yeah, you see, it was like a little bullshit ass base hit up the middle, and the Med Rosario scored. It was fine, bro. I don't,
Bum.
I got a reason.
I got a reason.
Anyway, Yankees scored early when Rizzo brought in who was it? Soto, because Soto, of course, was on base, but that would be the only time that Soto was on base today. I think he kind of had an off day. He was only on base once. What a bum.
He was like,
he probably has a slumping, but over 5 for Volpe. You know,
he was like, yo, y'all do it. Y'all do it.
Yeah. Palacios got brought in with a balk from Luis Hill, and Luis Hill unprovoked threw the ball into like center field. It's play catch with Judge or something. Was Judge in center or was it no? Yeah, Judge was in center today. Like to play catch with Judge, and I'm like, okay, what's that about? Why'd you do that? That was weird.
I like that Verdugo, man. He's been hitting, B. I think he had 3 hits today again. Had the big 2-run single. And then that, I think it was what? That was the 6th, the 7th or 8th inning again that they had they scored like 4 runs with 2 outs.
Right.
I love that. See, man, this is what I mean, B. Like, you lose the second game, you come back, you're tied 1-1 going to the later innings, and you just do your thing, man. No matter how, no matter if it's 2 outs, and they just kept doing it, man. Verdugo, Trevino, Oswaldo put up a 4 spot in that inning.
Right. They did. Put up a nice little 4 spot.
A nice little 4 spot. You like that new celebration that Verdugo, like the dog is peeing with the leg up?
I mean, yeah.
He's peeing on the first baseman. He's like right there in his face. Right? Like, that shit is wild, disrespectful. Like,
I could see somebody wanting to fight over that. Like I would, like you know what I mean. Like, not that I care, but like,
especially if it's Verdugo, because Verdugo's always like, "What's up? What's good? With my chain."
Anyway, Yankees win this game and they win the series. Happy for him.
Woo!
Curtis Mead, I'm out on you. And we had some good pitching in this series, right? We got some good pitching.
Absolutely, man. He'll bounce back.
Nestor was good.
Schmidt was good. So that's what you want to see, man. That's what you want to see.
Every team in the AL East is over 500, so that's good. Very good.
As long as we're more over 500 than everybody else.
Yeah, we should be good. More over 500 than them.
Isms. Absolutely. Again, Yankees went 3 for 3 this week. They won this series after losing the previous series,
right?
But avoided getting swept. So And again, the team is not clicking. The team is not all there.
But they hung out together. They went to the Rangers game. And I have a thing,
Yeah.
Chris, about teams seeing other teams in playoffs that I think is important. Right? Like I just feel like there's like an energy that like you're feeling playoff ball or playoff sports within a specific time, and you're just like, okay, that kind of could lock you in, like intense wise. So the
What
Yankees went to the Knicks game, and then the night after, Soto bounced and went to go see the Ranger game.
what better
So
what better time, Joe, for Juan Soto to be a Yankee, and then both the Knicks and the Rangers are
bro, oh my god,
playoff teams, and it's like you're seeing the fans, you're seeing the nightlife in New York, you're seeing when you come to work in right field, the fans just love you and chanting your name.
he
It's
loves it.
it's different, man. It's different. Like, a lot of people run away from that pressure, and and some people gonna have their case and their reason or whatever. But it's just different when it comes to being a sports town, and seeing the Knicks and how MSG just lights up, and it's like
He's awesome.
that same night before the Knicks game, he saw what it is, how the stadium just blew up when he hit that 3-run shot. I couldn't stop watching that video,
Either.
and it's like he feels it, man. I know money talks at the end of the day, but it is really kind of hard to to feel that energy and just walk away from it, especially if the money's close. We'll talk about all the contract shit at the end of the
Yeah.
season,
Yeah, next
but
week.
but
We'll talk
with all year.
That's what it needs to be. Because Cashman's like, oh, we'll enjoy him for now as a 1 year. I'm like, okay, Cashman, I swear to God, bro, if you if you report next year to spring training without 22, don't come. All right, that's all I gotta say.
My
All right,
man said we got. No, man, don't worry about it, man. We got IKF again, and
bro, stop saying, but don't worry about it. We're just gonna sign a washed veteran to replace him. We're good.
we got Higgs back. We got Higgs back.
Anyway,
Shout out to Higgs.
Travis Hafner and shit. Anyway,
Crunk.
let's go ahead. Let's go to some awards.
That's the news.
The wrong soundbite.
That's the news. Joe, one thing that I meant I put it in the notes for a reason, but one thing that I meant to bring up, I don't think we talked about it, but you were in a commercial, B, with Spike Lee.
Oh yeah, I was.
Give yourself a that shit was dope. This is the
Word,
Hollywood
right
Joes, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, I was in a Spike Lee joint, and
Yeah, you were.
You know what I mean? He directed me as well, and that was pretty cool. And
Put that shit on your resume, B. I was in a Spike Lee joint just like that.
Yeah, I mean, it might go on my Twitter profile as
Absolutely.
well.
I don't know why it. I don't know why it isn't.
The man wanted 13 footlongs.
All right. Okay. So this is why we go back to awards and see what we're gonna do. Joe, you go first, man.
Oh yeah. We at home. So in terms of awards, oh man, you know what? I could go a couple of ways here. I want to give it to somebody I've never given it to. One person that I have never given it to that has encompassed his pinstripe stronginess. And who do you think that was, man? Huh? Who do you think that was that embraced his pinstripe stronginess? Who is the pinstripe strong performer of the week?
Jemai Jones.
There's only one answer, and that is Hideki Matsui.
Minus 33.
In his porn collection. He's so proud of it.
Yeah, he's very proud.
I'm gonna be honest. I want to give it to somebody else for any reason, but
it's kind of hard.
When I look at the stat sheet and I see a 5 next to batting average.
But wait, you got to go to Toronto and Rays.
Oh shit!
You got to switch.
Yeah, my bad. I apologize.
Yeah, because nobody batted 500 this week. Well, maybe the first series, but
you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it to no. You're fine. I looked at the wrong sheet, and now it's more clear. I was looking at it the whole way. I'm like, no way he did all this. Did he really do it? I know he was on base a lot, but goddamn. But now I'm gonna give it to Verdugo.
Damn it.
I thought Soto would have been the obvious pick, but looking at the numbers and feeling the RBIs, he had some clutch ones this week. He just did. He had 2 clutch RBIs. It doesn't feel that way, guys. I know. Trevino had 5. Okay? Soto had 5. But I feel like Verdugo had the much needed ones, especially in the last game of the series. His bat's been getting going. He hit 364 on the week. He's a dog. He's peeing on first baseman like Curtis Mead. And that's important to me. You know, Curtis Mead was out there enjoying his life. And he was on second base. And you know what? He did the pee thing and he looked at him.
I'm about to get Curtis Mead. You trash.
You know, it's just I didn't like that last RBI he got, bro. I can't get off it. I'm sorry, guys, but anyway. So Verdugo, you are my Pinstripe strong performer of the series, of the week. Sorry,
Of the week.
You know, did a great job hitting, getting on base. I love it, man. Good job.
I love it too, man. You know what? I'm gonna give my Pinstripe strong performer of the week to Heel. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give it. I was thinking Juan Soto.
Damn, he had the 7 walks in the game. Though.
He did have the 7 walks, but it's about what have you done for me lately, and what he did today erased that for me. You know, obviously he's in the record books that he had 7 walks. But today I think he only had like 1 walk or 2. Yeah, 9 Ks. You know what I mean? His fastball was fastballing. His changeup was doing his thing. Just nasty stuff. And I like that he didn't let that last start affect or dictate what he was going to do next. He was
7 walks. You get mad. And
absolutely 7 walks. You get mad. I got mad for 7 walks.
Facebook has a dating profile app. I'm not signing up for that. Hell no. Hold on a second.
There's some you know, some stuff in there.
You seen it?
Yeah, of course.
Wow, really?
Yeah, why not? I tried it. I got in there. See what's up. See what's the landscape. You know what I mean? I think So he had 3 walks today. So obviously we gotta minimize the walks. But again, he had 9 Ks. He got into the 6th inning, man. So I love to bounce back. Pinstripe strong performer of the week. Let's see what we do next week. And the negative, right?
On to it.
The negative.
Oh my god.
Who we going? You know, I'm gonna give it a. Who am I give it to?
I'm gonna give it to.
I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give it a Glaber.
On the ball.
I'm gonna give it a Glaber.
What? You trash?
Yeah.
Bro, you're trash, bro. Is them tears, bro? Come on, bro. You gotta get you together, boy.
I was gonna give it a Judge, man, but he had that clutch, 2-run single. But Judge this week had 14 Ks. Wait, I'm about to change it.
Chris, that's what I was looking at.
Oh my god!
Because I am salivating to give it to him.
All right, so I'm gonna let you pick Judge. I'm gonna give it a Glaber, man, because
I thought the 14 was walks.
I thought it was too, man. Oh my god, 1 walk.
Listen,
yeah, but Glaber, you gotta get better, my guy.
I'm gonna let you keep talking about Glaber. Go ahead until you're finished.
You gotta get Glaber, my guy. You gotta get Glaber. You gotta get better, my guy. Come on, man. If they can't.
Glaber was actually but I get the errors. The error part of it.
The error. He had he had 3 singles. No extra base hits. Still hasn't. I don't think he hasn't. Has he hit a home run? I don't think he has hit a home run so far this year.
I don't know. You can check. I think Volpe was the worst Yankee this week.
Yeah, Volpe was
hitting
bad.
wise.
Volpe was bad.
Pretty freaking bad.
Shit.
You
know what? I
Wait, I don't want to change your answer.
No, I want to activate the one time that I could change my answer. Glaver, you're not. You trash. Volpe, you trash. My God, you got 9 strikeouts. You did get 1 RBI.
No walks, Chris.
No walks.
No problem. Your leadoff guy.
You batted .080. Like he was 80 batting average.
He was 1 for he was 2 for 25.
Yeah, that's really bad, Volpe. God.
And they were both singles.
Yeah, that's really bad, Volpe. So yeah, that's my official you trash is locked in. You go, Joe.
Listen, guys, I want you guys to understand something. And me, I was hearing Keith saying the same thing. And we are all friends because we think alike, Chris. You, me, Keith, we disagree on certain things. We do, and we have on this podcast as well. But we do agree on one thing. Maybe we don't boo our own players, but you gotta understand if you're here in New York, you're gonna get booed. If you're trash, you're getting booed. And I'm never gonna tell somebody else not to boo. I'm saying I won't boo my players. Okay? I will choose not to do that. But if you do it, and I kind of agree, I won't be mad. Judge this week, he had 3 hits. One of them was very clutch one that we need in Toronto, yes. But Judge still has not arrived to the season. 3 for 24 this week. 2 RBI for the guy. Thank God Soto's there helping him out. And this is why you get Soto. Because last year we lose a whole week of games if Judge does this. A whole week. Okay? 14 strikeouts for Judge. That's a glaring number. That stands out. You only had 24 at-bats, huh? You're telling them only 10? You're telling me out of those, only 10 of those? Well, 3 of them were hits. So you only put the ball in play like 7 times? 10 times total and 3 hits. That's a good average. If you're putting the ball in play 10 times and you're getting 3 hits, that's 300.
Agree.
But if you strike out 10 and 14 times on the way there, that's not good. I need more from you, Pop. And I feel like you will get it. And I feel like the quadruple A's coming into Yankee Stadium with J.P. Sears having your way, pitching left-handed. I think this is a series to get Judge going.
I don't want to see Mason Miller, though.
Bro, I don't give a fuck who I'm seeing, bro. They're going to kick the ball all around. They're going to give the Yankees more confidence. Yankees got to take 3 out of 4 here. I hate to say that in a 4-game series, but they have to take you took 3 out of 4 from Houston.
Yeah.
You swept Houston. You got to take 3 out of 4 from the A's.
Yeah, you got
minimum.
You got it.
Okay?
Minimum.
This team is cheeks. Okay, well, let me see. I'm gonna just look. I'm not even gonna. I didn't even see the score today. I'm gonna say that they lost. Yeah, they lost 6-2. All right. Let's look at yesterday's score. Did they play yesterday? Yeah. I hope they played yesterday. Yeah, they lost. Look at that. What about the day before? They played. Yeah, they lost 10-2. How about the day before that? They didn't play. That's why they didn't lose. What about the day before that? Oh, they beat St. Louis 6-3.
Okay, at least they got to win somewhere around there, so they could take 4.
Yeah, and then they lost to St. Louis the night before that, 3-2.
So they could take 4 losses. So
Hold on a second, Chris. Hold on a second. They lost again. So you're telling me they played 6 games this week and lost 5 of them? Guys, we gotta beat the A's.
I'm not gonna be happy if we split the series. It's like, yo, bro, no. I know shit happens. Who's gonna be starting? I think it's gonna be Stroman. Probably we see Nestor in that series. Rodon for sure is gonna be in that series, and probably we see Schmidt finish it off. I'm thinking. Very possibly.
Yeah.
Who's your swaggy, man?
We gotta beat the A's. Verdugo's a good one.
Verdugo. Absolutely. Heel has some swag.
He's a good one.
For
Soto
sure.
was really good on that 3-run homer.
Soto's always gonna have that
I'm gonna
swaggy.
go ahead.
Jamon Jones.
I'm gonna give it to Giancarlo Stanton. The home run that he hit to help, the home run, the moonshot that he hit off of, was it off of Swanson? Samsonite? I don't remember. Well, whoever the pitcher was hit the home run off of that. That was a bomb, Chris, and that was an important bomb. And there's not more swag than when Giancarlo hits a freaking bomb like that. He had a good week. He scored also, tumbled on the floor. He looked very swaggy doing that. And I didn't think he had a horrible week this week at the plate. Let me take a look at his quick numbers before I even say that. 3 for 14. Okay. Oh, shit. But wait.
Not for nothing, 3 Ks were staying in the week. It's not bad. I mean, he probably only played like 4 out of the 6
games. He had 14 at bats.
Although he played 5 games, he was in 5 games. I think he pinch hit for one of them.
Yeah, he walked in the game too, and hit into a double play in another. But he still had a lot of swag in that home run, so I'll give it to him.
You have to. Yeah, I'm gonna give it Verdugo, Alex Verdugo, man. He definitely had a good week, but he has some swag, man, because he's been doing it on defense too, man. Like,
I feel like I should have gave it to Nestor now.
Yeah, Nestor. He can't do the little tricky thing with the hand no more, man. It's illegal. So
they did that. They said that.
They said it's illegal that he can't do the little hand thing.
That's whack, son. Come on, bro.
You can't have too much fun. It's too much fun. That's too much fun. You can't have too much fun.
That's bullshit.
But yeah, man, he had a nice sliding grab, man. Verdugo's just smooth out there, B. Like I've every time I watch him play, he's gotten better on the offensive side as well. Had 3 hits in today's game. Actually, he had 3 hits. But yeah, man, there's a possibility, man. He's playing himself into maybe like a little extension if they want to do that. I don't know if they are, because you got Jason coming up. You got Spencer Jones, who he actually hit his first homer of the year right now. I think he ended up the day 3 hits. Spencer Jones did, so he's getting it started. So who knows? But hey, man. Who knows?
So
man?
you think he's gonna?
Verdugo? Listen, man. Anything is possible. The IKF got a little extension too, man.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want nobody getting a contract before Soto. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I don't
agree.
want nobody getting a freaking contract.
I agree, and I think that's probably what's gonna have Verdugo sign elsewhere, because they're gonna be like, well, we could put Jason in left. Judge in center, and Soto for the next.
He knows that. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
And we'll probably have conversations in the future about what's going to happen with Judge in the next couple years, if he's going to end up at first or DH permanently.
I'll have a conversation.
But we'll talk about that.
He's fine.
Overall, great stuff, man. Episode 300, man. I can't.
300.
This is amazing.
Here's for 3,000.
Ended on a high note. And let's go sweep the A's, B. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. You know what?
To the next 100. To the next 100.
That's cool. And thanks, Chris. And you know what? Fuck it. I'll get on my soapbox real quick, guys. People like Curtis Mead are what makes sports great. It's you need somebody else on the other team to not like for no reason, and that's what makes you a fan. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's go, Curtis Mead. Thank you for existing. All right, guys, appreciate you guys. See you guys next week. Pretty soon, we're working on this little midweek episode thing where we want to do it and just kind of focus on what's happening on the minor leagues. If you guys would like something like that, comment below and let us Oh, sorry. Let us know if you want that shit. Oh, my bad. Let us know if you want that shit. Oh, forget it. Let us know if you guys do want it, and then we'll work on that. I'll be down for that. Might be doing some player interviews too. Speaking to some people. We'll see what happens. Guys, thank you guys so much for joining, for hanging out. Like and subscribe. But like I always say, man, make sure you guys keep your Pinstripe on. And stay Pinstripe on. Let's go, Yankees, baby. Woo!
Cheater, dude.